Hi, my name is Tudor, and I'm going to guide you through this tutorial that will help you look at completing your business listing. The business listing is a particular feature we have set aside for members, and the basis behind that is to make sure that we are promoting your services to as many businesses across the county as possible. And so we have created a Find a Business directory, which will be open to any visitors to the site. And obviously the hope is that they will search the Chamber's site for businesses that provide your particular expertise, and in so doing, of course, generate leads and business opportunities for you. As part of the transition to the new website, we have taken the content that you've provided us with in the past. We've lifted that from the old site and put that across into the new business listing. So it's partially completed for you already. What we need you to do now, of course, is to log in to check the content that's on there. There'll be an opportunity to add to some of the information to try and enhance your business listing and to make it more appealing and attractive. And obviously, if there's anything not right, then of course you can amend that, or if there are any other problems, then now's the opportunity to let us know. The website will be going live to the public on or around the 18th of March. So we're asking if you could get onto the site, check the data, upload it, any new information, so that we have that ready to go before the 18th of March. We'd hate for you to be promoting the wrong type of information. So I'm going to talk you through now the process. So hopefully you would have clicked on the link that we've sent you, and this will bring you to the home page. The first thing you need to do now is move your mouse up to the My Chamber area up here in the top right-hand corner. If you click on that, that will take you through to a login page where you can enter your username and obviously your password. If you can't remember your password, then contact us and we will talk you through the process for getting that reissued. Hopefully you'll have that to hand and you can press on. So mine's already loaded in here, so I'm going to click on Login. And that will now take us through to the My Chamber area. And as you can see, we have a number of blue tabs down the center left here. The one in particular we're looking for is the My Business Listing. So if you now click on that, and that will present you with the form. And as you can see, we have here a progress bar, which shows that we are 95% complete. And the information, as I mentioned earlier, has been pre-populated based on the information you provided to us in the old site. So we'll run through the top here just to sort of show you some basics. Business name, obviously this is as your trading address, so make sure this is the name that you want to show to the public. The business type, if you click on this, you can start to type in the type of business that you are, and as you can see, it'll produce a drop-down list, and you can scroll through and find an appropriate business type. Like anything, this helps with classification and searching for business types. So you might be web design or you might be construction. It just helps the users to search particular information. If, of course, your list isn't there, then please do contact us and we will make sure that your type of business is added. The business address, you'll be familiar here with these little red asterisks. This obviously means this information is key, so you need to make sure you populate information, otherwise you won't be able to submit it. Again, this is the public-facing address, so this is where you want to be listed from a public point of view. Billing address, self-explanatory, county, postcode. Down here as well, we've rather handily provided you with a Google map, which will display on business listing. So just type into here your postcode without any gaps, click on the search icon, and that hopefully will highlight the correct area where you're positioned. If it's not, then you can just move that around to make sure that it fits exactly where you want it to be. I'm going to take that back because we are not in the truck stop. There we go. Let's search for that. 0LH, that's why. There we go. Okay, so moving on. This is the main contact name. So bear in mind, this is your directory listing. This is what's available to the public and for businesses that are searching. So it's very important that you put in the right name here. All of you are looking for business, of course, as are we. So we need to give a name. Make sure it's the person that you want to be customer facing. Business telephone, again, same rules apply there. Make sure it's the customer facing number that you want to display. business email. Quite common now, obviously, to have an info at or a sales at to avoid some of the necessary spamming we get these days. So again, bear in mind the information. This isn't the information that you would provide to the chamber for us to contact you. This is obviously very much about the public-facing side. And your business website, of course, very obvious. Now here you have a business logo. As you can see, looking at this initially, you think, well, it's cramped. It's been cropped and doesn't fit. Don't worry about that, because the system will automatically resize the logo that you upload so that it fits correctly in the business listing, and I'll show you that at the end of this tutorial. If you need to remove something or edit it, as you can see, we have an edit function, and that will bring up information you can choose to edit the image. You can put in captions, you can put in alt text and other bits and pieces. This obviously helps with some SEO, as many of you will already know. If we move down a bit further, this is the business main contact. Now, it's quite important here that you consider the keywords. There is a search facility within the Find a Business page that allows people to search by keyword. So when you're putting in the content for this particular area, please make sure you're adding as many keywords as possible, so it makes sense to the search engine. You can also add media, so you can put in video links, you can put in a whole host of other stuff, PDFs, there's a whole range of downloads, etc. So you can get quite creative in terms of providing content, and for some businesses this is a really, really useful resource. Others, it's a nice add-on and provides added value. Moving down, we have business services. Now, we've listed 5 here. You can add a service by clicking on this button. As you see, it adds a blank line, and it's free text. So again, you put in what it is that you do. So if you have 4 or 5 key services you offer, this will be the place to list it. If you decide to change your mind, you don't want to list it, you'll see over on the right hand side now we have a plus and a minus. If you click on the minus and click on it again, it takes it away. Scrolling further down, we have the business social networks, a very key ingredient now for any marketing plan. We've provided you with the key 6, if you like: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, it's important you put in the full address here, not just your Twitter handle, as the case may be. So what you might need to do is to go to your website, and if I just demonstrate here quickly, because it's a nice little shortcut. When you get to your website, most of us have these listed somewhere, and you can right-click over your social media logo and copy the link address, and then go and you can paste that in, and that way you'll get the correct URL for your social media channel. Otherwise, it'll be a case of looking it up or talking to someone else in IT. Scrolling down again, a picture paints 1,000 words. We have an opportunity for you to upload images. Again, very, very simple. You click on Add to Gallery. That brings up an option to upload files, and you can select the file from your computer, and you can choose to add which ones you want to go up there. I'm going to add this one because I've already got some up here. If, however, you look at it and think, well, actually, I'm not quite sure I like that particular image, you click on it. You can see it brings it up in the window to the right-hand side here. You can edit the image. You can again add some alt text or some descriptions for SEO. Or if you're really not happy, you can just click on remove and it takes it out of the frame. Now what you have here is, this is for a carousel. You have a main frame and then you have a carousel which rolls underneath it. And again, I'll show you the completed business listing so you understand the context in which this is being edited. And scrolling down, last but by no means least, you have the opportunity to add a testimonial. So click on this. Now, it's important that you only put one sentence in this first box here, because we've found that there's a slight glitch that if you hit the return key, then actually it produces some inverted commas around each sentence. So as ever, less is more. Put in one sentence here, which no doubt will be your fantastic testimonial from your most favored client, and then put their details in here. As with anything, please do check that your testimonial author is happy for you to put this information out there. I don't need to say it, but it's worth mentioning just in the off chance. Okay. So once you've completed all of that, you'll see you have update your business listing. So if we now click on update, that will now be adding all the information that we have put into this form. And if we wait for a second, there we go. We can now see, again, because I haven't added the testimonials, we're still missing 5% on there. But at least you've got an idea of what we can see here and all the information that's been added. Okay. Now, what will happen is the submission form will come through to us here at the Chamber. The events and the membership support team will look through to make sure that the content's solid and the images are there. And then maybe if there's a problem or they think actually they can help you just improve the listing, they'll be in contact with you. But otherwise, if everything's happy, everything looks good, then they'll just click the publish button. And then before you know it, the site will actually be listed on the main website. So I'll just go back to where we are here, and I'll show you what this looks like in the main page area. So I'm just scrolling through here. So I'm going to search obviously for our name. There we go. So it brings up this little preliminary page, shows the search results. If there was other organisations called Kent, they'd be listed here as well. And I'm going to click on Find Out More. Now this is open to the public, so anything you put in this area here is going to be viewable by the general public and hopefully by customers. So you can see we've got the logo in the top right hand corner, all the primary content information that we would like to be customer facing. Images, there's the carousel I mentioned. You can move across the images. So again, put in as many as you like there. It's really important that we get some good visuals. We can also email Kent Invicta by clicking on this link here, and that would fire up the email client, whatever that happens to be, so they can make contact with you. If you like collecting likes, then there's an opportunity for your customers to click on like here as well, so we can build up some popularity. There are social media links, again, nicely linked through here. Follow Kent Invicta Chamber. These are the services that you listed. If you remember, we had those boxes we could add and where we listed our core services. And as I said, we've got 5 of them in here. Here's all of the business content. This is where the keywords come relevant. This is what will be searched if you were to do a keyword search. The map, of course, to show where you are in terms of locality within Kent. It will help. And down here, you would have in this blank area here, testimonials if you were to add them as well. So hopefully you'll appreciate it's a really comprehensive listing, a great opportunity for you to showcase your business as part of the service that we offer our chamber members only. This element, this part of the site, the Find a Business search directory, is open to any business that visits the site. And obviously we're here to sort of try and enhance and promote your services as best we can. So if you have any problems at all as you go through the business listing, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone and give us a call. The membership support team will be only too happy to try and help you get things through. That's it from me now. My name is Tudor, and thank you very much for your attention.